Instagram is meant to earn a profit. They are trying to serve the biggest audience, which is kids, single women, older white men. Those are the people, if you just look at any type of business, if you just look in the marketplace for many things, they spend the most amount of money. Kids don't spend, but if a kid is on Instagram, their mom probably has shit that, like, their credit card tied to the shit. Like, kids are gonna bring the parents sometimes. Kids brings parents, right? Same with PlayStation. A game being bought by a kid is financed by their parents. Now, here's the thing. But all these women who claim that, they're so happy to be on OnlyFans, they've never accepted. They've never accepted this. Is that what you're doing is nobody knocks your hustle. But just understand why places like Instagram doesn't want to see your flabby booty, your fucking, push-up bra tits, and your fucking BBL every single time they open the fucking app. Not everybody wants to see. Now, some people do. And here's the thing, and here's the problem that these OnlyFans chicks never address. There's liabilities with what you're doing. No company wants to say, hey, we're showing kids pornography. No company wants to do that. Also, no company wants to sit there and actually verify be honest, who tells Instagram their real age? Let's do a poll. Who tells Instagram their real age? So basically, all these companies are really in a limbo while they're not trying to hate on these chicks. These chicks think that these companies, powered by men, are trying to hate on them. No, nobody gives a fuck that you want to sell your pussy or you want to sell the fact that you can stick a dildo, a remote, a banana, a cucumber, anything else you can stick in your snatch. Nobody gives a fuck. But you also got to understand that these companies that are allowing you to do that, they got their own shit going on. They don't want to be held liable for your bullshit. You get me? Now, that's to address the concerns of or the accusation, because I keep hearing these chicks, they be hating sex workers. Well, Twitter is meant for conversation and for kids. It's not meant for sex workers. That's the main point. I hear all these people talking about, they're hating on sex. Bro, nobody gives a fuck about y'all sex workers. But not every platform is meant to deal with sex workers, right? Now, I'm going to get into this article a little bit because I'm going to explain that a little bit more. Because, a lot of these chicks who think that they're sucking dick on OnlyFans, they think it's equatable to somebody working at McDonald's. They actually think there's no fucking difference. They're just saying, people want to see me and people don't want to see you. It's not that simple, right? So I see a lot of these people, they're fucking crying on Twitter and Instagram. Oh my God, they built their whole company of me uploading videos of me getting fucked by every race, every creed, and every length of cock on earth. Now they don't want porn. Yeah. Just like how you use your platform to promote your fucking yeast-infected pussy. Yes, they built their fucking company off you getting fucked. Yes. But now, it's time for them to move on. I'm going to tell you why they're going to move on, right? Let's read the article. Thank you to Variety. And by the way, this goes for dudes too. So if you're over there slaying cock, you're doing cock tricks, like, same thing for you, bro. Like, niggas don't want to see that. Nobody want to see that shit, bro. Like, bro, keep your shit inside your pants, nigga. We don't want to see that shit, okay? Anyway, I'm going to read this article. OnlyFans, which has amassed a base of 130 million users, largely for adult-oriented subscription fan pages, has announced that it will ban sexually explicit content this fall. The UK-based company said it's making changes to comply with the requests of our banking partners and payout providers in a statement to provide to Variety. Off the rip, bang, bingo, it's over. They're telling you why they're not down with this shit already. You see, this OnlyFans game was always a game of chicken. It was always going to crash. It was always going to erupt. And it was for whether it was the creators on the site. No girl gets on OnlyFans says, I'm going to be on OnlyFans till 60. Any girl you know that got on OnlyFans, what they say? They're going to get their money up and get a salon. It's the same thing they say about stripping. I'm about to get my money up. I'm about to get a salon. We look around, none of these chicks got a salon yet. Okay? Actually, the chicks saying that usually have the tackiest lace fronts known to man. Right? But clearly, they always say that's their get in, get out plan. And they act like it's a get in and get out plan, but in reality, they're hoping it's sustainable and never fucking goes away. This is what OnlyFans realized. And this is the just people say, yo, but yo, nobody's gonna fuck with OnlyFans anymore, like whatever. They're trying to save themselves from number one going broke. Now they pay out a bunch of money. They get a lot of money from this sex shit. But here's the thing that usually comes down for websites like this. What usually comes down is these either class action lawsuits or these allegations. It could be class action lawsuits against, yo, your website allowed a sex trafficking ring to happen and you didn't stop it. Because keep in mind, OnlyFans, they're not looking at their content creators as porn makers. So their terms of service and all that shit doesn't regulate sex. They just regulate overall content. Now, let me give you the big difference. In a porn company, like for example, like the porn industry is largely in California. They don't regulate what you could quote unquote post. They regulate sex down to the very fucking act. You know what they say? Okay, hey, all of your actresses have to have these type of forms filled out. They have to have STD tests. This is mandated, right? This is how they could make sure that whatever y'all filming on y'all. And by the way, OnlyFans, OnlyFans got out of hand once chicks stopped posting just titties, pussy, and ass. They start posting them getting fucked by 20 niggas, a different nigga a day. They'll just post the nigga. They cut off the top half of his body. Now OnlyFans don't know what the fuck you're doing. You're putting other people on the site. It leads them to exposure. So all these little thotties who like, they don't want to have no accountability, right? They just want to say people are hating on them. No one will actually say, listen, if y'all didn't want this to happen, y'all should have been police yourself, just like how the porn industry. But actually, that was forced to be mandated, right? Because the government stepped in and said, whoa, hold up. They put certain boards and councils involved to actually police it. OnlyFans didn't really want to admit that they're a porn company. So that's why they're wiggling out of it now. And truth be told, I'm not mad at it. They've seen the cap of what they're going to earn. Beyonce already shouted out. They got the biggest fucking creators on it. They know what they're going to earn. But then, and I'm going to get to the biggest reason why they're going to get out of it, because they're definitely going to go broke. Now, before even with the porn companies I was saying, they regulate, like, I don't know if it's still a law, but at one time they were saying to shoot porn in California, you have to have these permits. You gotta have STD tests within blah, blah. You gotta fucking use a condom. Like, they're regulating the act of sex, right? Just because they know that this is gonna be viewed and consumed by other people. And also the people who are involved with it, they don't want to have no liability later on, right? On OnlyFans, they leave it up to the creator. And that fucked everything up, right? But even then, that's really not why they're hopping out of it, right? That is to come. So class action lawsuits later, somebody gonna get up and say, yo, me and my ex made a tape from blah, 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 and my ex realized I'm famous, so she uploaded. I ain't give no consent. That's revenge porn. She uploaded on your site. You're in the middle of our revenge porn battle. She made $200,000 off me fucking her, or whatever the case is. Your site was the way she was allowed to upload it. Now you're in a lawsuit. OnlyFans don't want to sit there with nobody, no fucking lawsuit. You feel me? That's another thing, right? They can't really make sure, just like how I said, Twitter or Instagram can't really ensure that the person who's looking on Instagram is that they're really over 18. OnlyFans can't really ensure that the person in the fucking video who you don't see their head but is just quarter their body and they're fucking some shit, they can't make sure that person consents to that video being up. So that was always going to happen. But this is the real reason why. And it shows you just the power of, really corporations. This part right here. To comply with requests from our banking providers and banking partners and payout providers. You know what it is? Most of these, like some of you simps, you're going to get on there and you're going to spend $1,000 to see a chick fuck some random dude. You know what's going to happen? And I'm just giving a scenario, right? And this is why this becomes a problem. Not saying the chick finesses you, but even if the chick does finesse you, or if she does not, say if you ever use your credit card anywhere, or if you didn't, you could go to your credit card company and say, hey, I was dissatisfied with this product. I didn't get what I asked for. I didn't get what I paid for, or I didn't even make this purchase at all. Give me my money back. Now, these